Okay, so let's hear what Fani has to say.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, climate change is a very complicated issue, right? It's a very complicated system, and the urgencies that it creates require coordinated multi-sectoral action, actually. There are so many sectors involved in these efforts, and if we would like to address climate emergency effectively, we should bridge the knowledge gaps between all sectors involved. I would like to make it a bit more interactive here, because that was also our intention in the beginning. So I would like to pose some questions, 2 questions actually, and try also have you realize how important it is to bridge these gaps related to multi-sectoral literacy, because it's not only climate science literacy, also climate scientists ourselves need to understand how other social, economical, political systems work in order to have targeted, smart action, right? So initially I would like to kind of divide the audience in socially oriented specialists and in environmentally or physical, earth sciences oriented specialists. So who of you comes from the social background? Political sciences, economical sciences, etc. One.
And I guess I'm both.
You're both. Okay, both. Great. So the rest, you're coming from geosciences, earth sciences. Okay, that's great. The first question targets the audience that comes from the political sciences. So I guess we all know that the Earth is 4.5 billion years old, right? And the atmosphere, as we know it now, is generated actually by some equally impactful organisms in our planet, the cyanobacteria. Without cyanobacteria, we wouldn't have the atmosphere as it is right now. We owe a lot to them because we have oxygen and we have a system in our atmosphere that protects the atmosphere and makes it a bit more secluded from the sun and the impact that would have on the surface of the Earth without the atmosphere. So during the lifetime of the atmosphere, it goes through several changes and several phases, right? It goes from an ice age phase to a greenhouse age phase. So I was wondering to ask the audience if you know in which phase we're actually right now, and particularly from the people coming from the social background. Or you can even think about it, you can a bit elaborate your answer based on logical sequence of thoughts.
The Earth has been cooler and has been hotter before. So we're not in the coolest it has been, and we're not in the hottest.
Diplomatic answer, and also very correct. So would you place our time now in an ice age or in a greenhouse age?
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse age. Okay. Anyone would have a different opinion? Even from the natural sciences domain? No. Okay, so the truth is that we're experiencing right now an ice age. The human species have developed within an ice age. We have never experienced the greenhouse age because during the greenhouse age, the equator is a place non-habitable. It's very hostile. Ultraviolet radiation from the sun penetrates the thin atmospheric layer, and it's not possible for most organisms, as we know, to survive on the planet. What the anthropos, human, is doing on the planet the last 150 years is forcing our atmosphere to transit into a greenhouse gas age in a time lapse of time. Usually these processes take thousands of years, if not hundreds of thousands of years, to transit from an ice age to a greenhouse age. Just to clarify, every ice age has also its own intervals. That's why we don't have mammoths or we don't have glaciers around. But the fact that we do still have glaciers on our mountains, it's an indication that we are in an ice age phase. So we are in the warm interval, we're in the warm phase of an ice age. So so this is one piece of knowledge that I think all humans, regardless of what we have studied, we should be aware of that. We should. It helps every politician, every person working in investments understand where we are now and what is our impact on the planet. So the second question, I would like to be addressed mostly to the natural sciences background people. So, do you know how nations are legally binded to reduce their emissions? So, what is their process by the United Nations Convention, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change? Can anyone answer to that? There is no binding. Could you elaborate by what you mean by that? There are still nationally determined contributions set by each country, by 187 countries that signed the Paris Agreement. So
yeah, but the Paris Agreement is not binding. So this is a law that it's not a law, it's an agreement, but it's not forcible because they have just signed an agreement. But there is no way to force the countries to make it real. It's not forcible.
Exactly. And I would like to ask everyone from the audience, coming from the natural sciences domain, did you know about that? Did you know that nationally determined contributions are actually non-binding? Did you know? By the raise of the hand. Did you knew about it? Nice, but some of you didn't know, and that shapes your choices of profession, or of how you would like to make your educational agenda, right? Or how what profession you would like to choose in the future, right? It shapes our human choices if we bridge the gaps between their intersectional understanding of climate change. This is what I wanted to reflect on. Thank you.